Hello, good people. I'm new to the game. I call myself the new kid on the block. I'm doing this video. I'm not gonna edit much, but for the last 2 weeks, I've embarked in a box trucking adventure. So I thought I would come out and share a couple of things that I've seen. By no means am I an expert at this, but I'm a quick learner. What I was able to do is I was able to look at what's going on and go back to some videos that I've seen in the past, other people that's done videos that have given some valuable information, and some people that also have done video and they have given information that were more repetitive than instructive. Right now I'm sitting in Knoxville, Tennessee. Tomorrow I got to take a load from Baxter, Tennessee up to Niles, Michigan. Now, there's two trains of thoughts so far that I've seen. Of course, we all want to get more money in our pockets. We can't do less work for more money, but we definitely want more money in our pockets. But the two components that we must adhere to before we get behind this wheel is, one, the truck itself, the gas, and the insurance that we must cover. And of course, our daily expenses. So they're affected by everything else that's around us. So we have to keep that in mind. But what I did notice is box trucking is a commodity that is going to become very important in the very near future. The reason why is because your ability to get to a place faster with a smaller load and get it to the end user faster. So to a lot of us that are feeling that the industry is going opposite ways, I think that it's in fact going to turn to our favor, because when you drive at night, you see so many box trucks out there. You see all the big rigs out there too, but the big rigs, they're moving 40,000, 50,000, 80,000 pounds. Us that's in the box truck industry, we're moving 10,000 pounds, the max if we have that. Other than that, we're not moving that much. So our fuel consumption is not that much, and we're able to get to where we're getting a lot faster. I've also been doing Amazon. In fact, I came out of Florida. I kind of bunny hopped off of Amazon to get to about Georgia, and I continued to get into Laverne, Tennessee, which was pretty fun. In fact, I think if you're going to do Amazon and you want to go OTR, it's a technique that you might be able to use. It's actually better than deadheading from wherever you deliver to back home every night. Of course, you're going to incur other costs, because now you have to take into account, your lodging, your food, but it comes with the territory, because at the end of the year, if you have good accounting, you should be able to write these expenses off. So it's not a wasted expense. But most people do videos and they tell you they have, you're making $4,000 a week, $6,000 a week, $1,000 a night. Listen, people, it's possible. I'm here to tell you, it's possible. It depends on the type of grind you're going to put out and how you want to manage your sleep and those 11 and a half hours that you got to drive. It all depends on how you're going to drive it. It's possible. It's possible to do it on Amazon. Depending on where you are, what type of loads. Like, for example, I was looking at a load up in an area, and that's where I'm headed. I'm headed towards that area. I mean, you got loads that are $1,000, 200 plus miles, some a little bit over 180 miles. Yes, you're driving on the back roads, this, that, and the other, and you're deadhead depending on where you are. But some of these loads are $1,000. Are they going to stay like that? They're not, because this is peak season, but you're able to take advantage of the peak season. I think you should. The other important thing also I wanted to share is it happens to everybody. When you get on Amazon, you get excited and then you mess up, boom, they hit you. And then now they hit you. Now you got to stay on this post a truck to get a load, because now you don't have the access to just come and take the load that you want. It happens. It's a learning experience. There's nothing to complain about. It happens to all of us. Right now, I'm in a doghouse, but I still was able to get me a couple poster trucks, some good rates, some good paying rates. And then other things, unlike most people that come out, and I'm saying this with most respect, because there's a lot of good information out there, but there's more to just tell people that you can make $5,000. Yes, you can. I'm here to tell you it's possible. It's very possible. You got to have good discipline. You got to have good management. You got to have very good record keeping. Whereas you create your daily cost to know how much it's going to cost you to operate your business and what margin of that profit that you want to pay yourself. I suggest that when you start the business, you pay yourself a salary. The business itself has an operation cost, and you have another set of percentage set aside for the business to grow. So I'll be bringing more information. I don't want to say I'm not going to be one of the ones that's just going to post just irrelevant information. There's a lot of that out there. They just, some people post complaining about this, complaining about that. Listen, it's a business. You got to have a ways to manage it. And another topic that's hot also, and I'm going to share my opinion on it real quick, is the laying off of Amazon. We must understand one thing. Not to create fear or panic amongst us that are in the industry or thinking about entering the industry. You have Amazon and you have Amazon Logistics. It's two different companies. We provide a logistics service. We deliver to where? Post office. Amazon contracts us to deliver their goods to the postal service. The post office is not going bankrupt. People are still buying online, and they still are expecting their items to be delivered by the post office or any other carriers that are out there. Okay, so the laying off of 20,000, in my opinion, it's not even a topic we should be, not now, it's not a topic that we should be focusing on. I think we should be focusing on how do we provide a better service so we could remain relevant in this industry. And how do we remain relevant? We remain relevant by having a standard rate that's across the board, where we know this is the standard rate. We remain relevant by growing in strength with the brokers that are using our services, because the brokers cannot move their loads without the carrier. So we have to become important. We have to make ourselves relevant. Am I going to tell somebody not to take a load that pays less than this, less than that? No, that's not my decision to make, to tell you. But what I can tell you is you do whatever covers your cost of operation and your profit when the time needs to be, because not everywhere in the country you're going to be able to get these rates. And it all depends on, again, the effectiveness, the efficiency of the service that you provide. So this is where I'm going to leave it. Again, I'm the new kid on the block. You're not going to see any videos. You're not going to see none of this other editing. This is a straight cut, unedited version of my first 2 weeks of experience. That means I'm really new. And I've learned a lot already. For example, you got brokers that don't want to deal with new authorities. So basically we gotta make a reputation for ourselves. You gotta go through the period of time that they want to not deal with you and get whatever crappy loads that are out there. In the meantime, manage your first 90 days. That's what I'm telling myself. I need to manage my first 90 days, and on my 91st day, it's as if I got to an intersection. I'm going to decide how I'm going to proceed with the course of this business. Other than that, people stay safe out there. It's dangerous. Those 53-wheelers, they don't respect us out there. They want to run us off the road. I've had that happen a couple of days ago. But stay strong. Stay focused. Okay, make this money. Stay focused. Make this money. Invest and reinvest this money. Let's grow this business into a necessary need, because the 26 box truck world, it's a niche. It's a niche market. People are starting to adhere to it. So we're going to become more important because we move faster. Okay, not as far as speed, but we're able to get in and get out. We don't, and we have so many advantages to the services that we could provide. Other than that, people, be safe. Again, there's a lot of you guys out there that have videos that are very, very good videos. You got very good information, but there's a lot more to that. This business, it's an on the ground type business. So I suggest that before you get into it, like some of our colleagues have said, do your due diligence, do your research, and then decide how you're going to approach this business. Other than that, the new kid is out.